One take, this is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lake. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. This is NBA One Take. This is May 31st, 2021. Still Memorial Day weekend. And it was 4 games. NBA playoffs for me and for everyone else. But the first game is my LA Lakers going up against the Phoenix Suns in the game 4. And it was close in the beginning, and going back, and Lakers took a lead, but eventually, Chris Paul, Jay Crowder, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, the campaign, those guys helped propel against my Lakers and tied the series up at 2. Anthony Davis went out with an injury, with a leg contusion, and I feared for the worst. I said, no, not again. And then the memes all come up as he is Mr. Glass. The character played by Samuel L. Jackson. I'm saying to myself, hopefully it's not too bad, but it's abdominal strain, and it's pessimistic that he will most likely play game 5. LeBron had a good game. He had 25, 12, and 6. Not a great efficient night. I think it's a little harder for LeBron to get back into that rhythm, man. And it's a Marcus Gasol sighting. He had 12, and Kyle Kuzma had 11 with 4-11 shooting. The Lakers didn't have it going. And, CP3, he's 18-9 and hit a tough shot, saying he's back, feeling better after struggling last few games with injury. Devin Booker didn't have a good shooting night, but he finished with 17 points. Jay Crowder was lighting it up from the outside at 17-7, and DeAndre Ayton continued his dominance and had a great rebounding effort with 14 points and 17 rebounds. Is this concerning for my Lakers? Yeah, it is. But am I in panic mode? No. Do I think we can still win this series if AD doesn't play game 5 or possibly game 6? Yeah. But this is concerning. This is really concerning, and something has to shape up with the Lakers, especially with guys coming in. They gotta play better. This is a crazy situation, and we have to get better. It's going back to Phoenix. Remember, we're the 7th seed. So you gotta figure that out. And the next game is game 4 of the Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets in Boston. And the Nets rout them again. You get 42 for Durant, 39 for Kyrie Irving. They went to the line combined almost over 20-something times. They either get a foul scoring and what it was just. James Harden had 23 and 18 assists. I mean, the Celtics was playing without Kemba Walker and Robert Williams, the Time Lord. Grayson Tatum had 40. And I put a post up and let him know that I said, he's reminding me of 06 Kobe. And there's, you know, people liking it like, yeah, that's good. But it's not gonna have a winning situation with a team like that. You know, Marcus Smart had 16 and 9, and Eric Fournier, he shot bad but finished with 16 points. I don't know what the Celtics is doing. Now you're down 3-1. For most part, they're gonna get closed out in 5. And there's gonna be some real evaluations done in their off season about what they're gonna do from there. I think they're not gonna get rid of anything. It's just probably a little tweak here in the roster construction and get another run at it. And the next game is the Knicks versus the Hawks. And I picked the Knicks in 7. The Knicks has to win the next 3. Because Ice Trey was at it again. And he was great. He had 27 and 9 assists. John Collins played well again with 22 and 8. Gallo had 21 points, and Ken Capella was really enforcer down there with 10 and 15 rebounds. And, you know, even getting back to the last game, right? Fan throws a water bottle at Kyrie. He was arrested. They saying they're gonna give him a lifetime ban. Whatever they said was gonna do. You know, the spitting, throwing the popcorn. Fan, it's just always gonna be those type of guys. Young white fan, you got a Kevin Garnett jersey on with his little cut. And just, like I said, one of those hype guys throwing crap, just doing stuff. Because mommy and daddy couldn't afford to bail me out of jail or whatever. And that's what it is. It's sickening. It's sick. But that's what you have. And going back to Knicks and Hawks, Julius Randle, you know, you got 23 and 10, and then you're like, oh, well, you played well. Not only you look at the box score, you're watching the game. Struggling again. You know, he continues to struggle, and Knicks fans, they're letting it be known that this guy's not playing well. You're choking. Andre Barrett, he played well. He had 21. And Derrick Rose, in another start, had 18 and 6. But they go down 3-1. And what are we saying about the Knicks? What's going to go with the Knicks? I told you, I said, hopefully the Bucks fold against the Heat, but obviously that didn't happen. You got to look for a move to get it to trade for a guy. You can put yourself in the thing, but you can't homegrown with the talent you have. I'm telling you, you have to make a deal for a big-time player. And that's what they're going to have to do in the offseason. And the last game of the night is the Clippers versus the Mavericks. Now this, just beforehand, Luka Doncic did have some neck spasms, and he's hurt. But he's gonna he gave it a go, but you knew something wasn't on by him. And he had 19 points. He had 9 for 24 shooting. And the Clippers was just dominant from there, just led by Kawhi with 29 and 10. Paul George had 20 and 9, and Reggie Jackson was hitting some good key shots, and he had 15. And you saw that Luka wasn't in. They made, you know, they put Boban out there, and Boban was, he was a little forced. He had 12 points. It took the Clippers by surprise that he was going to play. And Porzingis had 18, but it was good to see Boban out there. He was dominant, got it, missed the rebound, got it, taller than every player, just dunking it on him. You know, the crazy thing is that he's the second most efficient player in NBA history, but next to, I think, Kareem or Will Chamberlain. I think Will Chamberlain. That efficient. But he can't, because of him, he can't play the way he would. Like I always say, he would be a great 80s and 90s player. He would be a great 80s and 90s player. So we got to see. Luka said he's going to be better for Game 5 after getting some treatment. So we'll see. Hopefully he is better, because if Luka don't play like he played in the first 2 games, it's lights out. And you know, like I said, he struggles, Hardaway's and those guys struggles. Then it's like, what is happening after that, right? And it showed here in this game. But this is NBA One Take's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.